If you grew up in a Filipino household, I'm curious to know when you would go to the store, what was your favorite go to like candy or treat that you would ask your parents for before you left? And before you answer this, if you lived in the Philippines, then it honestly it doesn't matter. Whatever store you went to, I want to know what your favorite candy or treat was that you would ask for before you left. But for those of you that lived or grew up in the United States or any other country outside of the Philippines, I want to know like when you went to the Asian store, okay, not like a Walmart or an Aldi's, but like when you went to the Asian store, what was your go-to candy or treat that you would ask for? Okay, so mine, for example, the candy was the White Rabbit. So like there was the little can it almost looked like a bigger Tootsie Roll, it was like this big, and it was white. It was like a vanilla cream type thing, and it had the rice paper wrapper around it, and then it had the wrapper to keep it from being exposed. We would always buy a bag of that, and whenever I shared it with friends, they were always so confused because they would take the rice paper like off, and I was like, no, 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 you eat it, and they would look at me like I'm crazy, but like the rice paper would melt in your mouth. It was a whole experience. My favorite candy, hands down. The other treat that I would always ask for is in the freezer section. I would always ask my mom for these. She'd always get them for me too because she loved them. But it like had these like little young coconuts, and it was like a coconut milk, coconut water kind of mix. So there's a straw on the side. There's also this little like plastic fork. So seriously, we would go to the freezer section. I'd grab one of these and then sit in the back seat of the car and like chisel at it like I'm a freaking archaeologist, like trying to get to the little coconut. So yeah, just curious. What was your favorite candy or treat? Okay, paalam.